Right, we've done a few shows in it. It's been good other than one thing. The vanes were stuck on the turbo, and it had a crappy pop and bang back, which blew it up. So I put a new core in it. But then got hold of
now probably twice.
Yeah, the vane.
And I managed to get my hands on a 2260, which we'll show you in a minute. So not only have we got 2260, I managed to get a 272 Piper cam as well. And then, because there was already a ported head that I've already done, I thought we might as well put a head on it as well, which will just leave big injectors to put on it then, won't it?
Yeah, I'll do that at a later date.
If we do that, probably will. We said we wouldn't even do this, but we are, so we probably will.
We should make 270 plus, shouldn't it, with what we've got?
We'll see how healthy everything is and see how well everything flows. But we've already done the clutch in it, so we've decided that we're now going to take the clutch out that we've already put in it and put another one in it.
Put a paddle in it now
which
instead
is
of a standard one.
Pretty standard shit.
But yeah, let's go show what we've got for it. Dan's ported a head that's literally already, it's been skimmed, injectors, everything's in it ready, lash is done.
All the valves cleaned.
Yeah, that's ready to go on. Then we've got, I'll hand the camshaft.
We'll have to attach pictures of the camshaft.
We'll show the cam how it was when we got it. Then we've got a 2260.
VKLR.
Yeah, VKLR should do the trick. And clean the deck up.
Balls look pretty good.
Yeah, and then we're going to drill the pistons.
So drilling the pistons basically means opening up these bolts. The reason for this is not only does it lower compression, but it will lower EGTs and exhaust manifold pressure, and it's less likely to retain heat within the cylinder, within the piston, to try and prevent it melting. So this is a step drill bit that's been cut down. It's done that many, it's also snapped as well, but it still works. So what we'll do, we'll clean the deck of the block up, leave two pistons at the top and tape over these, and then drill them out and blow all the swarf out, and then we'll bring the other two pistons up and then tape the other two up and do the same for those. So you can do all this without having to actually remove the pistons and rebuild it. It's a bit crude, but it works. Grab the air. Not quite through yet. Could do the Hoover.
I've got one. Do you want these instead of?
Straight in my fucking eyes. Oh, you bastard.
Yeah, use a Hoover instead.
Yeah. Hoover is easier.
Save the trip to the hospital.
It's alright, I've got another eye.
That one's done anyway.
The reason for cutting the slot in it there is so that it misses the point on the piston. I've seen loads drilled and you see this all mushroomed over and mangled up, so just be careful. Forgot to say it's 42mm as well. You can do 40, I think. So you go from 38 to 40 and then go from that to 42. I could be wrong, I don't know. I know I've seen some people do bigger, but I think this is the best option.
Don't lower it that much that it runs like crap on tick over, does it?
Well,
The
we'll
Peugeot likes it.
Well, that's not still not got glow plugs either, but we'll do a start video after the standard injectors. This don't run glow plugs either. Well, it has glow plugs, but they don't work.
You didn't need them, did it?
No, I've never needed them anyway in the 205. It's just another thing to wire up. It just doesn't need them. So you turn the crank right over and drop them down. Bring the
Do
others
the
up.
other two.
Mostly blown out, pretty clean. If you do it yourself, I'd probably recommend using a Hoover. But you will need an airline because you need to blow all the oil out of the cylinder head bolt holes. Because if you leave them full of oil and you stick a bolt in there, you'll try and squash that oil, which won't squash, then it'll probably just crack the block. So you should always blow out your cylinder head.
If it don't crack the block, you'll have loose head bolts.
Yeah,
Either way.
yeah, you'll
You're
get
having problems.
false torque settings, and yeah, it's just not what you do. So blow them all out, which is these ones. You can actually see they're full lot.
Yeah.
Might not be oil, might be water or whatever, but either way it's got to come out.
A little bit larger one.
So we'll do that. See? Also make sure you've got your dowels in as well. Victor Ryan's gasket.
Yeah.
I actually find them better than the
L ring.
yeah.
Head bolts are oiled. Head skimmed.
Valves are cleaned. Standard valves.
Yeah, don't use any
Chinese shit,
no.
like I did. Otherwise you'll be dropping a valve and doing it all again.
Head falls straight off them.
Yeah, like I
Right,
did.
we'll get this on. The head is all back on, timed up.
Bolts on. It all
Bolts
turns
on.
over nicely.
Cam sensor needs putting in, which is up on here.
Somewhere.
What time did we even start this?
About 2:45, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only about 5 o'clock.
5 to 5.
So
We haven't really gone for it. And
No.
we've drilled the pistons, so it's not.
it's not bad, but we'll come back in the morning. Get the turbo on. Probably
Turn
get
the
it.
pump on.
Yeah, probably get it finished tomorrow.
We've got to readjust the downpipe to match the new turbo. Because obviously we're going from the old standard GT to the GTB. But we've got some mild steel
Some
flanges.
flanges over there on that.
Grab a spanner, there's a 13, I'll take one off.
And on that's a 2.5 inch downpipe with welded a reducer on in the other videos. So we need to go to 2.5 inch
This
to
is
this
stainless,
to this stainless flange.
10mm stainless flange. It is a VKLR flange, just normally they're an odd shape. But these are what Josh from Dirty Throttle Tuning had lasered out for us. So with a 2.5 inch hole, some are 2.75, but I asked for 2.5 because
the exhaust is the rest of it. So
I don't think it will fit. It probably would fit 3 inch, but you'd have to
it's a bit
probably
tight.
oval it round the drive shaft. But
There's no point.
we don't need it anyway.
2.5 inch systems.
It's tried and
Plenty
tested,
for the
so-
power you need.
Yeah.
Plus, would end up you losing the massive fart can on the back, the HKS back box, which we don't want to get rid of that. So that'll do for now, and we'll carry on in the morning.
Yeah, not in a rush. I think we'll send it on the standard clutch, see how much fuel we can get in it before it slips. Just because it feels like we're rushing to do stuff and we don't need to. So we can always turn it down if it slips and then change the clutch and turn it back up. So it's not a problem.
Yeah, that will do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a turbo on, no damn pipe or anything. Let's see if it fires.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What's that?
Hang on, don't do it.
Ah,
That,
that's alright.
ping it around.
At least we know what it is. So we've obviously been to dyno days. We've come back, got in touch with the mapper that maps the 205, Josh at Dirty Throttle, and we've decided to map the Honda. So I think we're on revision 7, and he's telling us that we're about running out of injector. So who knows what power it is. We'll probably find out when we end up back at the dyno with a 205 with a decent vacuum pipe. So we're just going to do some logs, but it does actually sound pretty good now. So it is a little bit quiet because obviously that massive jack can on the back. But it's funny anyway for it to hear it come from a Honda. Turbo's chirping away. Definitely needs a traction bar on it, because it pulls you all over. It pulls you all over. Even on the base map, it was pulling you all over. Standard clutch, which now seems to be holding. But we've got an SRE anyway, which is probably a good thing, because this will probably end up with some bigger injectors in it. I mean, he's got everything to support it already.
Pretty lively.
It's pretty yeah, for standard injectors.
I'm surprised you can make this much power on standard injectors. Everything's done, fitted and mapped now, and it's pretty lively to be fair. Do dark side sticker as well, just because. I think we'll leave it alone at that for a bit, won't we now?
Yeah, it needs a fuel pump and
it's quick enough as it is for a daily car.
The clutch probably won't last very long.
No, it's still on the standard clutch. I don't know how it's holding it, probably because it is a brand new disc. But we have got a Satch's SRE to go in it when it starts to slip. But until it starts to slip, I can't see a point in changing it. We can stay it as it is. It sounds weird on the flyby. It doesn't sound like a normal PD. I think it helps having that on it.
Yeah, it just sounds, it's like a roar.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where we're at with it.